Capital score. It's Sam Capel. The right shot. Score! Wager now to Nevers. Who scores? Jackson Nevers. The bottom of Cotton Show. Great far side. Score! Second of the night for Finn Brink. The bow in the high front. Now Cowan. Backdoor feed. And the Capital score. It's Aiden Long. Now Ewan back the other way for the Capitals. On a breakaway. He scored! For the Capitals. Davis into the slot. Scored! Scores! 9-2 Caps lead!
And now, let's send it out to the arena with the voice of the Capitals, Drew Steele.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome into Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena here in Middleton for tonight's USHL matchup between your Madison Capitals and the visiting Green Bay Gamblers. Coming up in pregame, we'll hear from head coach and general manager Andy Brandt. We'll take a look at tonight's Bergstrom Automotive starting lineup, your medical report presented by Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin, and it's all happening here on the Capitals Broadcast Network, powered by Marian University. Marian University is where your career starts with exceptional faculty, lifelong learning, and engaging supportive environment. Marian offers a chance to explore your dreams and uncover new interests. Begin your Marian adventure today and connect to a future full of possibilities. Visit marianuniversity.edu to learn more. Madison comes into tonight's game with a record of 24-11, 3-1 on the season. They picked up win number 24 last night in Green Bay, and it was Robin Kuzma and Will Zellers getting The Gamblers on the board first last night. 3-minute mark for Kuzma, his first USHL goal. Not in the lineup here tonight for the Gamblers. Will Zellers with his 32nd goal of the season, a league-leading 32nd goal at the 9:05 mark. But the Capitals had the response. It was Igor Barabanov scoring his 8th goal of the season. This line reuniting early on in period number 1. Buchberger from the slot, a shot, scored! I don't know if Cowan got a deflection. Buchberger looks to be the goal scorer for the moment. Rather, it's Igor Barabanov. Some confusion there with the deflection, but Barabanov's 8th of the season from Buchberger and Waterfield at the 13:42 mark brought Madison within 1. The Capitals would make it a tie game later on in the period, and who else but Igor again. For those wondering, Cowan, Barabanov in tie. Barabanov to the point for Buchberger, far side now. Barabanov in the slot, shot, scored! Igor Barabanov! 2 goals in period number 1 to bring us back to a 2-2 tie. All square at 2 aside. That Barabanov tally was assisted by Buchberger again. Bobby Cowan with an assist on the second Barabanov goal at the 16:33 mark of period number 1. Aiden Park had the tally for Green Bay with 21 seconds remaining in period 1, sending us to a 3-2 Green Bay lead at intermission number 1. The Gamblers added on at the 11:43 mark of the second period. Cooper Cleave's second of the year from Elliott Gully to extend the Green Bay lead to 2. Madison once again, though, had the answer. Ian Scherzer's 5th of the season. 4-2, the score out front, a chance. The Capitals score! Fresh off the bench, it's Ian Scherzer bringing Madison back within 1. Scherzer's 5th of the season, unassisted, and thank for a turnover from the goaltender Roberto Henriquez out of Slovakia at the 13:06 mark of period number 2. The goal comes just 11 seconds after, but Aiden Long, shorthanded, extended the lead for Madison, actually tied it up at 4 aside. Caps up that far side, feed it ahead for Aiden Long behind the defense. A chance shorthanded for Long. Aiden Long, backhand, forehand, scores! Aiden Long ties us at 4. Tie game thanks to Aiden Long, his 14th of the season. Eulenkamp with the assist. The Capitals pick up their 7th shorthanded goal of the season, which is tied for a league lead in that category. Green Bay once again found the lead with Carcone's 6th of the year at the 17:35 mark, but the Capitals had the answer before the intermission at number 2. Long has Capel with them in the middle, feeds it to him. Capel scores! Popping bottles! Ties us at 5. Tied at 5 heading into intermission number 2. In the third, it was all Capitals. Ian Scherzer, his 2nd of the night, made it 6-5 Capitals lead. Have trailed by a goal in the second period is now Buchberger with a shot. Sits there, the Caps score! It's Ian Scherzer's 2nd of the night. Scherzer's 6th of the night, assisted by Buchberger and Johnson, gave Madison their first lead of the night. Bobby Cowan added on. It was an odd bounce out front at the 13:15 mark of the third. Cowan in the offensive zone for Madison. Tries to rifle that one through. It finds its way through. Bobby Cowan extends the lead to 2. 7-5 Caps lead. Bobby's 19th of the season made it 7-5. Madison found themselves on the power play late in the third, and it was Finn Brink's 14th of the year to extend the lead to 8-5. The double minor out front. Chance scored! Finn Brink extends the lead to 8-5. Just north of 2 minutes to go in the third. Caleb Heil had a chance at his first career USHL goal. A high stick got in the way of that one from Lucas Peterson. And Madison skated away with an 8-5 victory over Green Bay. It snaps 4 straight wins for Green Bay against the Capitals. Madison 3-1-0 against Green Bay this season. Of course, the season series, 9 games. You need to win each and every one of them the rest of the way to win the season series. The Capitals on the power play last night, 1 for 2. On the penalty kill, 4 for 4. And they outshot the Gamblers 34-26 after Green Bay led in shots 13-7 through 1 period of play. And last night, a couple of teams in front of the Capitals out, not playing in the USHL, but Dubuque was. They lost to Cedar Rapids in regulation. So it was a great night for Madison standings-wise as the Capitals pull into 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. 7 points back of first place Dubuque with 4 games in hand over both Muskegon and Dubuque, who sit in first and second place. And, of course, second and first place get the bye in the Eastern Conference here this season as 6 teams make the playoffs. But it's a big one for the Caps as the Caps come into tonight's game in that third place mark with a record of 24, 11, 3-1 on the season. Let's take a look at our players to watch. Aiden Long is going to be our player for Madison. Had a goal and 2 assists last night, including that shorthanded tally for the Capitals in the second period. He's going to be a key to the Capitals' victory here tonight if they're able to pull one out. 33 points on the season for Long. And on the other side, it's Aiden Park. The exact same stat line as Aiden Long last night. Tied for the league lead in points at 55. We'll send it to break. When we come back, we'll have your medical report, starting lineup, and your keys to the game. It's Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues,
ready,
future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth here on the pregame show. It's the Capitals set to face off against the Gamblers for the 8th time this season. The last matchup until April 12th, the final day of the USHL regular season. Let's take a look at the keys for tonight's game. The Caps need to get a hot start last night. That's going to be something that the Caps look back at. That could have been a much larger victory for the Caps. Down 2-0 in a blink last night. They come back. Green Bay makes it 4-2. Very slow start for the Caps. You want to change that heading into tonight if you're Andy Brandt and company for the Caps. And keep grinding on the penalty kill and just special teams in general for Madison. 4 for 4 last night on the penalty kill, including a short-handed goal. The kill's been excellent as of late. Keep that rolling into tonight against the Eastern Conference top power play, Green Bay. Out of the lineup tonight due to injury, we'll take a look at our medical report thanks to our friends at Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin. Misha Danilov and Vasily Zelenov for Green Bay out of the lineup due to injury. Lunsky, Nevers, and Shirey out of the lineup due to injury tonight for the Capitals. They're joined by Max Ryder out of the lineup once again as the Caps run the exact same lineup back here tonight. Of course, the medical report brought to you by Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin. The physicians at Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin have been treating patients throughout the Madison and surrounding regions for over 2 decades. Comprehensive orthopedic experts with customized treatment plans. Call or schedule online today. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup presented by our friends at Bergstrom Automotive. First for the visiting Green Bay Gamblers, Aiden Park centers Will Zellers and Gino Carconi. Up front on the back end, it's O'Malley and Peterson. In the league's most played goaltender, Gavin Moffett gets the start after a couple of games off for Moffett in goal. Comes in with a 2015 0-0 record to his name, a .291 goals against average for the Gamblers, who are led by head coach Patrick McCadden. For Madison this evening, up front will be Sam Capel centering Aiden Long and Gavin Eulenkamp. On the back end, it's Michaud playing in his 100th game, and Colton Jameson. And in between the pipes, it's Caleb Heil for Madison. Got the win last night, 15-5, 1-1 on the year with a .286 goals against average and an .887 save percentage to his name. The starting lineup is brought to you by Bergstrom Automotive. And Bergstrom Automotive is Wisconsin's largest automotive marketplace with upfront pricing on new and used cars for sales. Stop by one of Bergstrom's locations throughout the state to explore the new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles for sale. We'll send it to break. When we come back, we have head coach and general manager Andy Brandt. It's Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
We welcome the head coach and general manager of the Madison Capitals, Andy Brandt, onto the pregame show. Coach, an 8-5 win last night in Green Bay, facing off against the same Gambler squad today. What are your thoughts on last night's game?
Well, I didn't think we got off to a particularly good start, down 2-0. And I think the biggest thing for our group was just their resolve, their character, their willingness to play 60 minutes and find a way to win. I said after the game that as a coaching staff, we didn't have to like how the game went from a structure standpoint and how we played, but we got a good result. So inconsistent at times. I thought our penalty kill did a great job, heavy lifting for us there, and our power play chipped in. So we win the special teams battle, get a shorthander as well. So I think that helped winning that special teams battle. But again, character win for our group. Didn't love the consistency of our group, but again, we got 2 points out of it.
Last night was the first win, actually, that the Capitals trailed after the first period and came back to win all season. The 2 goals early on in the game for the Caps scored by Igor Barabanov, a pair from Ian Scherzer later on in the game as well. What are your thoughts on your third and fourth line center's performance last night?
Yeah, I mean, scoring depth, again, you talk about putting up 8 goals on the night, and Mason Moe and Riker Lee didn't have any points. So it's good to see scoring depth. I think there was a lot of things that went into those goals. Igor got a tip on one of them, a shot from the point, and then he was able to kind of throw one in with a lot of traffic in front of the goaltender, and a bit of a seeing eye puck there. Schurz was a result of a really good forecheck by McDonald, finished a hit, created a turnover, and he was able to score that one. And the second one was created from Diego Johnson, finishing his hit as a F1, which created another turnover that Ian was able to put home.
Last night, Ronan Buchberger with 3 assists on the night. Hadn't had a ton of success points-wise this season, but 4 points in his last 2 games. Thoughts on Bucky over the past couple weeks?
Well, I think he's coming along here. I think over the course of the last couple of weeks, his practices have been different, just in terms of just being really locked in mentally, being sharp, good first passes, and he can see that the results are coming from some simplicity in his game and making sure that he defends first. And when he does that, he's really hard to play against, and he gets points because he transitions our team and then has the ability to skate and get up and get involved in the offense, both on the line rush and in the offensive end.
Another left shot defenseman, Charlie Michaud. He'll be skating in game number 100, the alternate captain for your squad here this season. We talked about it with Brinker last week. Game number 100, it's a milestone. What does that milestone mean?
Well, I think it's really impressive to see what Chuck's done over the course of his body of work, over the course of a year and a half, just over a year and a half with us. He came in last year as a guy that was probably going to start as a depth player, but found himself on the power play towards the end of the season and continued to grow and work and get better. And this year, he's adding leadership to his resume, and he's done a good job along with Brinker and Longer being a leader of this group. So again, you said it, it's a milestone for guys to achieve, and he's earned it. Obviously, you play that many games, you're doing things right. So again, happy for Chuck, and really appreciate what he's done for our organization so far.
Puck drop right around the corner. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you, because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Spelt Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
Capitals hockey is live on the air. Thanks for joining us here this evening from Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena in Middleton. My name's Drew Steele, the voice of the Capitals, and I'll be captaining the ship going through your ocean all evening long. The second night of a home-and-home between the Gamblers and Caps. The Caps got the better of Green Bay last night, as we're just about ready to get things underway on the 8th of 9 matchups between these two sides this season. Aiden Park, Sam Capel meet at Center Ice with one of our referees, Cameron Giancarlo, for the evening. And we're underway as the Capitals win the draw all the way back. I mentioned last night an 8-5 victory for the Caps on the road in Green Bay. The first win on the road at Green Bay since November. Green Bay had won 3 straight up at the Resch Center. The meetings at the Resch Center done for this season. It's tonight and then on April 12th here at Cap Ice. On the near side, Peterson tries to send one towards the goal, and the Caps off to the races wearing their Navy tops. Down in deep, Eulenkamp deflects it down into the corner. He'll take it over to the near side. Caps travel right to left across your Flow Hockey screen. Left to right will go the Gamblers as Madison deep inside Gambler territory. Capel up the near side. He scored a game-tying goal last night at 5. Brooks down into the corner. Brink on possession for a brief moment before a Gambler knocks him off the puck. The captain gains it back for Madison, though. Brink up the far side wall. Brooks there for it. Oh, he just fanned on a shot attempt. He was trying to one-time it off the wall. Instead, it banks out towards neutral ice where Buckberger starts up for Madison. Into the offensive zone. Mo has it in his feet. He's sent up against the wall. The Gamblers able to pick up possession, and they'll enter the offensive zone on the far side. Offside, though, are Green Bay. And let's meet tonight's goaltenders. First starting with Caleb Heil for Madison. Heil comes into tonight's game 15-5-1-1 on the season with a .286 goals against average and an .887 save percentage to his name. For Green Bay this evening, it's Gavin Moffett. Had the night off last night as Roberto Henriquez got the start. Moffett gets the start tonight. He's played in the most games in the USHL this season. This is his 38th game this year. 2015 0-0 with a .291 goals against average. Off the window, Green Bay plays it down in deep in the high slot. A chance that time for Shilov. Gets turned over, and Brendan Ty shovels it down in deep as the Caps go chase after it. A minute and a half into period number 1. Scoreless between the Gamblers and Capitals here this evening. The Gamblers struck first last night, and Madison able to climb out of each and every hole the Gamblers put them in. As the Caps have it at the blue line, Moline near side, stout far side, Barabanov shot, rebound, sits there for a moment before the Gamblers able to clear out towards neutral ice. Capitals trailed 2-0, 4-2, and 5-4, able to climb and tie each of those up in those given cases. As the Capitals goaltender Caleb Heil back in goal tonight after giving up 5. He actually almost had a goal of his own last night. Lucas Peterson high sticked that one out of the way, though, as the Caps in the offensive zone. It's Scherzer on possession, plays down into the corner, looking for McDonald, just gets by him into the far side wall where the Caps tie up. Cordray, as it comes over to the near side, unable to hold the line, is Charlie Michaud playing in his 100th USHL game. We talked with head coach and general manager Andy Brandt about that in the pregame show. Coach said that it's a great accomplishment, but at the same time, it's something that you get in this league by being a leader and being an influence in a lineup. And that's exactly what Michaud has been here this season. The alternate captain for Madison is Green Bay. Ices it down the length of the ice surface. 2:45 into period number 1. We're still scoreless. Last night, it was the Gamblers striking first and second. Green Bay heading into the weekend 16-4-1-1 when scoring first. And as Capitals fans probably know, Madison's so much better when scoring the first goal this season. 21-2-0-1. Last night, they'll pick up their third win when conceding the first goal this year. Face-off one in the defensive zone by the Gamblers. Caps play it with the hand to the far side. Gets tied up there for a moment. Aiden Long there for Madison to play to the point. Instead, Eulenkamp will intercept and ring it around the kick plate to the near side for Jamison. Back down low, looking for Capel. This line as a part of a lot of goals last night. Capel had Aiden Long with an assist on a 2-on-1, and Aiden Long scored a shorty from Gavin Eulenkamp. So this unit all in the action last night. Down in the near side corner, Green Bay able to get things out towards neutral ice with a pretty clean breakout until they reach the neutral zone, and that's when the Capitals right back on it. The Caps deflect it down into opponent territory. 3.5 into this first period, right back to the forecheck. Down in the near side corner, a pair of Capitals work there up to the point. It goes for Buchberger. Had himself a career night. Most points in his career, 3 last night, including on both of the first 2 goals scored by Barabanov. On the far side, it's O'Sullivan. He'll play it off the end wall over to the near side for Longacre, who will just rainbow that one out to neutral ice. Buchberger has it taken off of his stick, and now a 2-on-1 for Green Bay. Cordray on the far side, a shot, and he scores. Reese Cordray, the Verona, Wisconsin native, gets Green Bay on the scoreboard first. 3:57 into period number 1. Cordray just loves playing in this building. Had 2 goals and 2 assists back on January 4th, the last meeting between the two sides here in Middleton. As you see the replay on Flow Hockey, the pass actually a bit behind him. He's able to kick it up to himself, beat Heil on the far side, and Green Bay takes the early lead once again here this evening. Madison, of course, this happened last night. It was a slow start for the Caps. I wouldn't classify it as slow as last night for Madison, but obviously you succeed the first goal, and it's not where you want to be on the score column early on. Moe chips it down low, chasing after its Brink in the corner. Up against the wall, Park comes in to join the party as Mason Moe grabs it back for Madison. Lee there for the Capitals. Circles around, feeds it to the slot. Moe stick handled out of possession as Peterson sparks the rush up the far side. They'll chip it down in deep. Caleb Heil comes well out of his cage to play it. He'll play it off the window on the near side, and Madison out towards neutral ice, back the other way. Green Bay last night, of course, the home team having the opportunity to match lines. Loved to match line 1 up with the Capitals top line, and you saw it there on this past shift. They got Aiden Park out there as quick as possible. 22 minutes last night for Park as the Caps into the offensive zone at 2-on-1. Barabanov has it poked off of his stick by the captain O'Malley. Michaud holds the line, sends it towards the goal. O'Malley gets it in the shin, hobbled up a bit. He heads to the bench as Park into the offensive zone for the Gamblers. It's in the feet of Michaud, chips it up the near side. Capitals right back on it for a moment before Will Zellers, the league's leading goal scorer, into the offensive zone. Park on the far side loses it to Jamison, but a shot comes from the point regardless as Madison picks up the miss on the near side. It's Waterfield through neutral ice. Has his stick slashed out of his hand by Zellers, who will be heading to the penalty box. And Madison's 26.4% power play heads to the ice for the first time tonight. Zellers with the clear and obvious slash out of his old teammate's hand at Shattuck St. Mary's prep program. A couple of players on each side played for that squad last year that won the national championship for USA Hockey at the 18U level. Madison will head onto the offensive zone with their first power play of the night. 1 for 2 last night. 5th in the USHL in that category. Rather, it up to 3rd last night. Green Bay's kill 12th in the league at 75%. Face off to the right of Moffitt in goal. 1 to the wall by Green Bay. They try to clear up the near side. It's escorted by a moment by Gully, who shovels it all the way down. Is Caleb Heil there for it and start up that far side wall. It's Jamison on possession. No points last night for Jamison. Really no points for the big dogs up front for the Capitals. Is Cowan over to the near side for Coasia. I say the big dogs, the top line of Riker Lee, Finn Brink, and Mason Moe. Only 1 point combined between them, and it was Finn Brink on the second power play unit. Lee down low for Mo, a sharp angle shot. Corralled into the corner by the Gamblers. Kawaja plays it up top for Jamison. Now far side for Lee. 40 seconds into the power play. Lee, shot, blocker, rebound, sits there. It comes free up to the point for Riker. Riker looking for a shooting lane instead. One-time shot from a sharp angle. Sits there. Bobby Cowan scores! A shot directed into the corner to Mo. He sent it towards goal. Bobby Cowan's 20th of the season ties us at 1. Rebound control ever so important. Green Bay crashes their own crease to try to control the rebound. They're unable to. The Edina, Minnesota native Bobby Cowan, back-to-back games with goals, and we're all square at 1 aside. Bobby had some action on 2 of the goals last night for Madison. Looked like he had a deflection on the Caps' first goal. It was eventually ruled that Igor Barabanov scored it, but either way, the Caps will take it as numbers for Madison the other way. McDonald towards the middle looking for Scherzer. Unable to find him. Scherzer had a pair of goals last night. Feeds it. McDonald shot. Blockered up into the sky. McDonald takes a hack at it with the finger. And now Scherzer slows things down in the offensive zone for Madison. Toe drag a chance. Scored! Ian Scherzer grabs Madison the lead. Less than a minute after the Caps tie it. Scherzer's third of the weekend makes it 2-1 Caps. That's exactly what you want to do after scoring on the power play. Use that momentum to your benefit, and Madison has Cap Ice rocking. For Scherzer, it's his 7th of the season. 3rd this weekend, as I mentioned, as the Capitals in the driver's seat for the first time tonight. 3 goals in the first 7 minutes of this one. 2 of them going the way of Madison. Up the near side, Cordray has it deflected out of his skates, and Cardilli grabs it right back. He'll play it all the way down. McDonald picked up an assist on the goal for Madison. McDonald this season joining Madison in January. 6 points to his credit, and he's been in and out of the lineup. This is just his 11th game. That line really used the momentum found by the power play. As Brendan Ty thought it was in his feet in the corner, Green Bay counters into the offensive zone the other way. Cardilli, near side, Peterson hops up into the play. The league's leading power play point getter this season shovels it into the glass on the far side. Cardilli has it in his feet. The one-time Capitals Phase 1 draft pick plays down into the corner as it's picked up there on the near side by Cordray, the lone goal scorer for Green Bay this evening. Madison regains possession, though, and out at neutral ice, Brendan Ty just dumps that one down in deep. Nearing the 8-minute mark of period number 1, Madison in the driver's seat, 2-1 in this one. Up the near side, O'Sullivan plays down in deep where Caleb Heil can grab possession for the Capitals. As the Caps break out up the near side wall, O'Sullivan holds the line down into the corner. O'Sullivan, 17 points this season in his first full year here in the league. Last year, O'Sullivan played with the Anaheim Junior Ducks program. Capel up the far side, Aiden Long now jumps up into the play. Numbers for Madison. Instead, Long plays down into the corner. He'll put some forecheck on O'Sullivan, who makes an odd play up that far side wall. The Capitals back out of the zone, and on the near side, Michaud pokes it free. Park, the top line out there once again for Green Bay, and they'll rely heavily on him. Depth, kind of an issue this season scoring-wise for the Gamblers. You look and you have your top line, they're buzzing, right? 55 points for Aiden Park, 32 goals for Will Zellers, and he's above the 50-point mark as well. There's a too-many penalty avoided there by Green Bay, but Madison grabs possession in the offensive zone and turns it over to the stick of Gully, and they'll come back the other way. Benson into the offensive zone. Now Knutson. Offside are the Gamblers, and we've hit our media timeout. Goals in this one from Cowan and Scherzer have the Capitals in the driver's seat. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Madison in the lead through the first 9:05 of period number 1. 2 unanswered for the Caps from Cowan and Scherzer, just 30 seconds apart. Have Madison up 2-1 nearing the halfway point of this first period of play. Madison unable to score the first goal last night, able to come away with victory, looking to do the same after the Verona, Wisconsin native and actually former Capitals AAA player Reese Cordray struck first for this Gamblers squad. Down in the offensive zone, the Gamblers on it. Up the far side, it's the league's leading penalty getter, Knutson. Peterson, a shot, blockered up into the sky. The Caps try to clear the rebound. They're unable to, but luckily Knutson will kick it over there for him. And Madison on possession. It's Moe spinning off of a stick check, plays off the end wall over to John Stout. 10.5 to go in this first period. 2-1 our score. Madison up the far side. Moe deflects it down in deep. Caps put some forecheck on. It's Riker Lee. Riker held off the score column last night, and if I told you the Capitals scored 8 goals in a game, you'd have to imagine Riker was a part of some of them as he has the puck in the offensive zone. Lee, shot from the point, deflected wide, comes actively off the glass to Moline in the corner. Moline with a backwards hit into the body that time of the Gamblers defender. Back into the defensive zone, and the Capitals to the kill for the first time tonight. Austin Moline for being too big. They say an elbow. I don't know if he got his elbow up. Probably a roughing call nonetheless, but the conference's top power play unit comes out onto the ice. 0 for 4 last night was Green Bay on the man advantage, 30.5% on the season, second in the USHL, first in the East as I mentioned. As Madison will have a defensive zone draw. Scherzer, Uhlenkamp, Brooks, and Buckberger for the Caps. Top unit apart, Zellers, Shelov, Samuelson, and Peterson for Green Bay. Face-off one up the near side by Green Bay. To the middle it goes, back up top for Peterson. Far side for the league's leading goal scorer, Zellers. Now near side, shot from Shelov. Rebound sat there for a brief moment. Uhlenkamp sees a chance to clear. He'll take advantage of it, sending it all the way down where Gavin Moffat's the next to touch. Forwards will go get a change for Madison just 20 seconds into the kill as Green Bay starts up ice. Peterson drops back. Therefore, it's Park. Park over to Zellers now, and Zellers surveys the field of play and sees some real estate he likes and takes it into the offensive zone, dumps it off to Shelov on the near side half wall. Peterson up top, down into the corner. Now it goes. On possession, Shelov back to the middle from Samuelson, and he grabs it back. A shot from Peterson at the point. Blocked along the way. The Capitals send it down in deep. Peterson goes for a change. All 4 Capitals do as well. Zellers rips his shot wide. Karams all the way down. Works the dump down anyway for Madison. But not the player you want involved in the offensive zone on the power play with no one in front of him, as Madison has a chance on the short-handed opportunity. Near side, it's Long battling for possession. He grabs it, tried to play it out front for Ty. Instead, Green Bay able to take over. 45 to go on the kill for Madison as Green Bay pushes forward into the offensive zone. Up that far side, tied up there for a moment. A player free on the near side, that's David Green. He'll grab possession and try to just settle things down for the Gamblers. Shelov has been out there the entirety of this Gamblers power play. Has it on the far side half wall. Down low it goes, near side for Green. Up top, a chance from O'Sullivan, saved by Heil for a whistle. 8:13 to go in the first. 19 to go on the Moline penalty. 2-1, Capitals in the lead. Face off for the Capitals. They come on the near side to the left of Heil in goal. Madison excellent on the kill as of late. You can touch on the Green Bay power play, but Madison 81.6% top penalty kill unit in the Eastern Conference. O'Sullivan holds the line, plays down to the near side half wall. Therefore, it was Cleaves, but he loses it, and the Capitals send it all the way down. With 10 to go on the power play for Green Bay, O'Sullivan picks up in his own defensive zone, starts up the near side as they'll enter the offensive zone. Madison 1 for 1 on the kill tonight as Moline steps out of the penalty box on the far side. 25 straight penalties have been killed off by the Caps as Brooks in the far side turns it over to Green Bay. Up top, near side, they bring it to Cleaves. Cleaves was looking for his defensive partner, no one home. Shot blocked before it could get to Caleb Heil. Dexter Brooks got a piece of it. At the line, Longacre's shot deflected by the shin pad of Eulenkamp into the corner. Up the near side, Cleaves holds. They'll ring it around the kick plate to the far side. Longacre back down low. There for it, Benson. Benson loses it to Kawaja. The Capitals try to mini-mite it out the far side. Instead, a shot blocked by Brooks, and the Caps able to start back the other way. Played off the window. Waterfield hustles after it to negate icing as he'll grab possession in the far side corner. Plays up to the point for Kawaja. Near side, couple of Caps fresh off the bench as Mo plays down to Brink. Brink down low, rather that's Lee up the far side wall as Green Bay loses it for a moment, but they're able to keep the momentum going just enough to send it in on Caleb Heil, who fields it like a ground ball and plays over to Jet Kawaja in the corner. Kawaja high up into the cap by Sky. It's one of the beams crossing the ice, the rafters here in Middleton, and a face-off upcoming in the defensive zone. No change to be allowed for Madison as they were trying to get Austin Moline out. Unable to, though, as a face-off in the defensive zone. They say because it was going out of play regardless, it's a whistle. So no change for Madison. I think they got everybody except one out there. Top line out there for the Capitals. Green Bay able to match, so they'll take advantage of that and throw Park and the boys out there. Their top line, Carcone, Zellers, and Park. Face-off one forward by the Capitals as Lee backhands it over to the near side. Hustling after it, Finn Brink. Peterson beats it to him, but he grabs possession for Madison. On it is Jamison over to Moline, and the Capitals into the offensive zone on the stick of Lee. Lee sauces it to the near side, a bit too much sauce over to Finn Brink on the near side, poked off of his stick, but he gets it back thanks to Riker Lee. Lee stick handles around, trying to power his way towards the slot, finds it there to Finn Brink. He'll take it into the corner, shoved up against the wall there is the captain for the Capitals before playing down low for Lee. Lee up against the wall, Peterson takes him there, but Lee skates his way through it and feeds it to Moline at the point. Moline tries to get it back to Lee. Instead, it's a 2-on-1 as Zellers poked it off of his stick. Park stick handles around a bit, gets it to Zellers, a shot blocked, rebound kicked free, and now Park on it in the high slot. Park down to Zellers at the bottom of the circle. Takes it up near side. Carcone was there waiting for it. Zellers just skates it out of the zone. Kind of an odd play with under 6 to go in the first. Caps lead 2-1 as Carcone into the offensive zone. Now Zellers again turns it over. Long. Up the near side wall into the offensive zone. Onside of the Capitals tried to backhand it back to Barabanov. He had a pair of goals last night for Madison. Scored the first and second goals of the 8 for the Caps. As the Caps trailed 2-0, Igor a big part of Madison able to come back offside our Green Bay. Could have been intentional in my mind. Shilov tried to touch up right before the Caps got possession. Either way, they take it opposite the Capitals bench just outside the defensive zone. 2-1 the score. You're just joining us here in Middleton. 5:18 to go in the first. Bobby Cowan and Ian Scherzer, the goal scorers, each with multiple goals this weekend. Puck played down in deep as the Capitals up the near side. Heil tries to clear, instead Shilov holds. Friendly fire blocks his shot, and the Caps off to the races. Barabanov has Long with him. He'll cut to the middle. Loses the puck in the process. As much as Barabanov went to the middle, the puck sure stayed on that far side wall. He shoved up against the near side now with under 5 to go in the period. Green Bay starting up by Samuelson. Through neutral into the offensive zone. Onside, taking it down to the near side corner. Barabanov plays him off the puck, and the Capitals start up that far side wall. Cowan, near side McDonald. Oh, just unable to catch it. Not holding onto his stick strong enough there maybe, or maybe too much mustard on the Bobby Cowan feed from across the ice. As the Capitals right back on it, McDonald into the offensive zone. Landon McDonald already with an assist tonight. Shovels one towards the goal. Hits the side of the cage. Buckberger tried to feed it into the corner. Instead, it's Benson out at neutral ice for Green Bay. Benson in the high slot, a shot blocked by Brooks on the initial attempt. Gets behind the defense and behind Caleb Heil, but doesn't get it on goal. It goes through the crease to the far side. Madison probably lucky on that one to still be in the driver's seat. 2-1. Up the near side, the Caps unable to clear. Holding in there is Gully. The former Wisconsin Wendigo player plays into the far side corner. Up top it goes for Longacre. Shot blocked along the way by Madison. Caps try to chip it out of the zone on the far side. They're able to. 3:40 to go in the period. 2-1 Caps lead. 2 unanswered for Madison as well. As now through neutral ice, Madison forces a turnover. Dexter Brooks drops things back to Buckberger. Up ahead for Sam Capel. Capel has Long behind the defense. Long on the far side to the middle of Eulenkamp. Chance, scored! Gavin Eulenkamp extends the lead. 3-1 Caps lead. It's the second line once again. Eulenkamp's 8th of the season. Capel gets it ahead for Long. I think Eulenkamp got a couple of pieces of that. The defenseman Reese Cordray back for it. There as well got a piece. Either way, the puck finds the 4x6 cage, and Madison extending the lead with 3 unanswered now. Cardilli and Capel at center ice. Face off one back by Capel. As Kaweza drops back to Stout. The Caps in the driver's seat. Couple of goals here in this one. A power play tally from Cowan and a couple at even strength. Is on the far side, Longacre. A shot ripped towards the goal, hops up into the Cap ice sky. 17 minutes even into period number 1. Madison in the driver's seat. 3-1 in this one. Goals from Cowan, Scherzer, and our most recent goal scorer, Gavin Eulenkamp. 12th career goal for Uli on the goal. Of course, the Capitals a couple of years back made some trades in the spring of 2023. Gavin Eulenkamp, a direct response from one of those trades. Jack Musa heading to Cedar Rapids. Of course, his brother Jason Musa, still a member of the Rough Riders, but Gavin Eulenkamp, a future considerations piece for Madison. Lee on the top of the near side with a pass to the far now for Kaweza. Kaweza, his shot blocked by Park, and Green Bay will take it into the offensive zone. John Stout will beat Carcone to it. He'll spin off a couple of times and eventually dump things off to his defensive partner, the Hamilton native, in Jack Kaweza. Up the near side, Lee deflects it, loses it for a moment. On the far side, Carcone plays towards the offensive zone, and Madison starts things up that far side wall, but Green Bay there to respond, and Madison grabs it back and forth possession as Lee on the far side. Toe drag shot, sits in the stomach of the goaltender Moffitt for a whistle. 2:15 to go in the period. 3-1 the score, Madison in the lead. 40th game of the season for Madison. 24-11, 3-1 on the year. 4 points ahead of the Gamblers, who sit in 5th place in the Eastern Conference. Youngstown with the night off last night. Madison able to pass the Phantoms. Of course, games in hand over all the teams I'm mentioning. Muskegon had the night off. Caps sitting 5 points back of them, 7 points back of first place Dubuque. 4 games in hand over both Muskegon and Dubuque have the Capitals. In the offensive zone, unable to grab possession where the Caps is. Samuelson carries in onside. Shot kicked into the corner up that far side, held in by Green Bay. It's Wooten down low, picked up once again by Barabanov, and Madison off to the races. Far side a bit too far in front of Bobby Cowan. It'll be icing if it gets there, and it barely will. 1:49 to go in the period. 3-1 remains the score. A defensive zone draw for Madison upcoming. The Gamblers roll their top units just about as much as any team can. Face-off in the offensive zone. It's the second line for Green Bay. Wooten, Shilov, and Samuelson. Cowan in to take the draw. Green Bay wins it back. It's in the feet of Austin Moline, and it skates free on the stick of Mr. 100, Charlie Michaud. Up ahead, a deflection, down in deep, allows a couple of Caps some changes As on the far side, Moffitt turns it over to Barabanov. He tries to play to the middle. It's gloved down along the way, and the Capitals able to send it back into the corner, but that's where the Gamblers take over with a minute and a half to go in the period. 3-1 our score. Madison in the lead, 3 unanswered. No icing on this one. They will call icing. The Green Bay player had a chance to touch it. He just missed. Capitals coaching staff doesn't like the call, but a face-off will come to the defensive zone. I thought the Green Bay player actually got a piece of it. A defensive zone draw to the left of Heil in goal. Barabanov's unit has to remain out there as a face-off won back by Green Bay. Buckberger got a stick up high. No call comes from that as Gully plays back. I thought Barabanov got a call, and it was actually Buckberger. You can hear him yelling at the refs now. Capitals not fans of the refs, as they're not fans of Elliot Gully either, as Buckberger wants to go after Gully, and he'll take advantage of it. Gully doesn't want to go. Buckberger doesn't like it. I think rightfully so. Gully's night's probably over here, as McDonald gets tangled up with a player on the far side. Buckberger should have drawn 2 separate penalties there. Gully's night, I'd have to say, probably over with a minute to go in the period. Hit Buckberger square in the numbers. Capitals to the power play once again. I think our referees will go and have a chat about it. Fraser chats with Giancarlo, and they'll take it to the monitor possibly. I think that's got to be 5 in a game. Personally, a little bias on my side for sure. I try to take things from an outside perspective, but you hit him square in the numbers. That's a play that can seriously injure a player. Luckily, Buckberger all right. He's bloodied up from the high stick, but our officials chatting on the far side. 2 referees alongside a linesman. 59.8 seconds remain in the period. Capitals up 3-1 in this one, as we wait for the ruling from our officiating crew. They're going to give him an unsportsmanlike conduct. Checking from behind. Maybe a 2 and a 10 is the call. I couldn't quite see. Andy Brandt trying to look over things with our stripes, and I think, are they taking it to VAR? Or however they want to say the review system. They want to look at it for a major penalty. We'll send it to break. It's Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Capitals using a challenge here as the call, a 2 and a 10 on Gully. Like I mentioned, it looked like a major live. The referees for tonight's contest ruling it a 2 and a 10. I guess we'll see here momentarily what our officials for tonight's contest have to rule. The Capitals, so will either be on a 5-minute power play or 2 minutes of 4-on-4 here momentarily. Faceoff will be in the offensive zone regardless, I believe, whether the challenge is good or not. I don't see a world where that challenge isn't good. In my mind, it was a violent attack. Forecheck, I should say, not attack, because that sounds a lot worse than it is. The violent forecheck by Gully. Hits him square in the numbers. That's a penalty every time in my mind, as our officials on the far side will converge from the penalty box. And actually, it might not be a penalty either way. So they are giving it to 2 and 10. I don't think it comes with a penalty if it's called a penalty on the ice. Andy Brandt chatting with our referee for tonight's contest. A face-off in the defensive zone for Green Bay upcoming. Madison to the power play regardless. Buckberger asking for a call. Shelov will go and serve the 2 of the 2 and 10 to Gully. Face-off in the offensive zone. Caps to the power play for the second time tonight. 1 for 1 on the man advantage. Shelov arguing that he shouldn't be heading to the penalty box. Making a scene on the far side. He eventually steps in. Face-off in the offensive zone for Madison. Top unit out there for the Caps. Face-off tied up. And eventually one back. Jamison at the point. It's Jamison, Kawasia, Lee, Moe, and Cowan for Madison. Cowan scored our power play goal earlier on in this period. Jamison, a shot from the point, blocked along the way by Zellers. Or rather, that's Cardilli who heads to the bench as Madison enters the offensive zone. Lee on the far side sauces it to the near for Kawasia as the Capitals get things set up. 34 to go in the period. Power play time will hang over. The Capitals are unable to score in the first minute of this man advantage. Out front, a chance looking for Cowan. Goes through the slot all the way through to Lee on the far side. A shot from Lee kicked into the corner. I believe Aiden Park got a piece of it. The Capitals pack on it in the corner. Lee up top for Jamison. 15 to go in the period. Near side looking for Kawasia. Catches up on an edge. He'll play down into the corner. Green Bay with a chance to clear. And that'll probably do it for period 1 unless Heil's able to hop things up quickly into the offensive zone. Moe on the far side tangled up against the wall as Madison takes a 3-1 lead in a minute of power play time to start period number 2 into intermission number 1. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams, which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suiter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos done right Done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Capitals hockey here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. It's the Intermission Report brought to you by Play It Again Sports. Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. From skates and sticks to fitness and training gear, you'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game to get everything you need. Our friends at Play It Again Sports in the building tonight, so I'll have to stop by here in a moment and say hi to them. Caps on the board. 3-1 through our first 20 minutes of play here this evening. Shots on goal 8-7 favoring Green Bay, but Madison having the better, and they'll actually start period number 2 on the power play. 3:57 in, it was Reese Cord Drake giving the Gamblers the early lead from Knutson. At the 3:57 mark, as I mentioned, Bobby Cowan scored his 20th of the season on the power play. 30 seconds later, Scherzer picked up his third of the weekend. Moe and Jamison on the Cowan goal have the assist. McDonald on the Scherzer tally. And at the 16:38 mark, Eulenkamp from Long and Capel makes it 3-1 Caps at the break. We'll send it to break. When we come back, we'll have Capitals hockey and our out-of-town scoreboard. It's the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today, because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277, and let's get you in the game.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277, and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Played Against Sports Intermission Report. We'll take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard now. Muskegon in the lead 5-2 halfway through the third against the U17s. 3-2 the score. Tri-City over Sioux City at the end of 2. 4-2 the score. Sioux Falls over Lincoln at the end of 2. 2-1 the score. Fargo over Omaha. 12:53 to go in the third there for Fargo to sweep the Omaha Lancers. John Adger scored the game, a former Capital there. All tied 0 aside in Cedar Rapids. Waterloo and the Rough Riders going at it. Chicago up 1-0 on Youngstown. That one's through end of period 1, and 1-1 the score at the beginning of period number 2 in Dubuque. We'll send it to break. When we come back, it's Capitals hockey.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Capitals hockey live on the air here from Middleton. Madison in the driver's seat, 3-1 in this one, as the Caps facing off against the Gamblers for the second of a home-and-home here in Middleton. Caps will travel left to right in this second period of play. We're in the Navy tarps. Right to left will go Green Bay. A minute power play will be put on the board for Madison to start this second period. Riker Lee chatting up with his former teammate Aiden Park at center ice. Park has on the wrong helmet, has on number 9's helmet, so it looks like him and Carconi might have their helmets mixed up. Doesn't matter either way, though. Madison in the driver's seat through 20. Caps, when they take a lead, and intermission number 1 this season, 13-2-0-0. Face-off at center ice, one back by the Capitals is, like I mentioned, halfway through a power play opportunity. Mason Moe on the far side drops back, and a look for options here, and the Capitals starting from beyond their own goal line, spending a lot of time to start this trek up ice. Jamison drops back to Lee. Lee thought about feeding it over, instead stick handles his way into the offensive zone. Mason Moe offside. 23 seconds into this second period, 3 on the score. Face-off just outside the offensive zone here in a moment for Madison. Forgot one game on the out-of-town scoreboard to hit on. The USA-Canada game, all tied at 1. An electric factory there. An electric factory should basically be what they call Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena, though. Caps on top 3-1, less than a minute into this second period. Lee plays it down in deep. Capitals hustle after it up the far side. Moe on it, plays to the point, no one home. Lee back at neutral ice settles things down. 26 to go on the power play. Up ahead, looking that time to get by Aiden Park. He's unable to, as Bobby Cowan is back for the Capitals. Far side it goes into the offensive zone. Moe on possession. Moe slides down, loses an edge. Far side, a shot from Coasia, fanned on. He gets a second chance at it. Eulenkamp shot goes into the sky. High stick would come on Green Bay, but they don't touch it next. The Capitals do. Moline on the near side. Up top it goes for Stout. Shot through traffic. Rebound still alive. Green Bay clears the length of the ice. No icing on the play as Shelob, the player who was serving the penalty on Gully, was out of the box and hustled down after it. Madison 0 for 2 on the power play tonight as Wooten into the offensive zone. Wooten shovels one in on goal, pushing it towards Caleb Heil. He'll hold on and snatch it with the glove. 18:38 to go in the second. 3-1 the score. A face-off in the defensive zone. Elliot Gully will still be in the penalty box for the next 10 minutes or so. 2 and 10 for checking from behind. As Madison here tonight, looking to even things at 4 aside in this season-long series between Green Bay and the Caps. Long into the offensive zone. The second line's been buzzing as of late. Up that far side, Madison turns it over, though, and out towards neutral ice, they grab it. Eulenkamp and Long, along with Capel, all connected on a goal. The third goal for Madison, the most recent of the 3 unanswered for the Capitals. Puck pops out of play for a whistle, so a face-off just outside the offensive zone upcoming. It'll be directly outside the Capitals bench. Barabanov and the third unit out there. Waterfield joins him as Cowan out there with the power play. So I don't think lines are mixing up here, but I just think that with the power play, you want each of your players to get your feet underneath them early on in the period. Cowan still might be a little tired from that first minute of action here in the second as well, and that's why you have the extra forward, Drew Waterfield. He's played in every game this season, one of 3 Capitals to do so. Waterfield on the near side, spins it back out to neutral ice as Madison wouldn't have kept possession for very long had they had it out into the offensive zone. Deep inside Green Bay territories where the Gamblers take over. Up the far side, O'Sullivan a bit too far in front of the forward there. And Zach Wooten, the former Omaha Lancer, acquired in a trade on December 16th, is beaten to it by Dexter Brooks. And the Capitals will have an offensive zone draw upcoming in the offensive zone. It'll be on the far side to the right of Moffitt and goal. Shout out to that fan taking a picture here at Bob Suter Legacy 20 Arena. If you're ever at one of our games, make sure to tag us on your post. We'll make sure to repost it over on our social media accounts. Should be a fun weekend and a fun stretch of games, 6 in a row here in Middleton. Down low, rung around the kick plate over to the near side on possession for a moment for Green Bay as Peterson. It comes out to neutral ice. Madison back on it. Far side, deep inside. Brooks sends it once again. And the Capitals hustle after it down on the near side. Waterfield grabs it for Madison. Buckberger, 3 assists last night, takes it down into the corner himself. Simplifying his game was his key, is what Andy Brandt told us in the pregame show. He's been simplifying it, and points have come with it. Don't try to do too much, and you'll be successful, which is obviously always funny to hear someone say, right? You don't want to do too much, but you want to try your best. So doing your best, trying too much, confusing sometimes. Andy Brandt and Ronan Buckberger have seemed to figure it out, though, as this one goes in on Caleb Heil. So no icing on the play. Heil plays it over to Diego Johnson, who turns it over. Reese Cordray on it. Cordray, 5 points in his last 2 periods of action here in Middleton, starting back on January 4th. As the Caps play it down in deep. This fourth line has had some action here this evening. The Capitals roll with the exact same lineup as last night. And when you score 8 goals in a game, why wouldn't you? Icing on Green Bay. 16:39 to go in the second period. 3-1 the score. Offensive zone. Face off on the far side to the right of Moffitt. Face off, one back by Green Bay. They'll play it up that far side glass, and Benson settles it down on his stick right at the red line and hammers it into the offensive zone. Heil plays over to the defense, and the Capitals transition well in their own defensive zone up ice. Up ahead, trying to find Scherzer was Johnson, and Scherzer backs out towards neutral ice, but he grabbed possession prior to achieving the blue line. So face-off just outside the offensive zone for the Capitals as both teams' top lines hop out onto the ice. Green Bay's bench having a chat with one of our referees for tonight's contest, arguing their point. Patrick McCadden and Andy Brandt both have a connection, St. Norbert College. Brandt, of course, an associate coach there. I believe McCadden served in a similar role up the near side. Zellers on possession out towards the middle through neutral ice. Now come Aiden Park. This line dangerous for Green Bay, and Aiden Park's got some speed as he plays it around the near side to the Capitals. Held in at the line by the captain, O'Malley. A shot blockered up into the sky by Caleb Heil. Good eyes on that one by the Capitals netminder is on the near side. Madison on possession will play out towards neutral ice. It's gloved down by Carcone into the offensive zone, interrupted, and now Madison with numbers back the other way. But a nice back check by Park negates that, and a 3-on-3 offside are Madison. Close on that one. Linesman says off, though, so a face-off will come just outside the offensive zone for Madison here in a moment. Top line has been neutralized for Madison this weekend. Brink, the lone goal for the top line this weekend. And that goal came on the power play, so the other two weren't on the ice. There's a face-off, one to the near side wall. Eulenkamp tries to play it down in deep. Instead, He'll backtrack to Moline over to Buckberger. Will rifle one in off the glass behind the goaltender Gavin Moffitt. Moffitt leads the league coming into play this weekend in wins, saves, minutes. Also leads the league in losses, though. Plays the most out of any goaltender in the USHL this season. Eulenkamp bullied off the puck out front. A chance for Samuelsson. Goes through the slot out towards neutral ice. And now the Caps are out to the races. Peterson turns it over. Eulenkamp scores! Second of the night for Gavin Eulenkamp. Extends the lead to 4-1. Peterson tried to get fancy at the blue line. And the Chanhassen, Minnesota native, makes him pay for it. Beats Moffitt glove side. Caps up by 3. Eulenkamp and Long in this second line, centered by Sam Capel, have been excellent this weekend. No exception there on that one, as Madison leads 4-1. Cleaves off the end wall, plays it around to the far side. Into the offensive zone, come Knutson, far side, a chance. Cardilli stopped by Heil. That's a goal being announced here in the arena by in-arena announcer Sam Swindler. 5:10 into period number 2. We'll get a stoppage in play as the puck pops up into the protective netting. Defensive zone draw for the Caps on the far side to the left of Heil upcoming. Zellers, Benson, Park for the Gamblers. They're afforded the opportunity to match lines. Hold them up, boys. Aiden Park kicked out of the circle. That's a big one for the Caps. As Park is kind of tore things up in the circle against Madison this season. Benson still able to win it for a moment for Green Bay. Puck tied up against the wall. Who comes away with it? It's in the feet of Brooks, but Park hops on it. Turns it over to his former teammate, Drew Waterfield. Would have been a great pass if it were last season between these two. As on the near side, the Caps play it down in deep. Chasing back after it there is Moffitt. He'll hold for Cleaves over to the near side. On possession is Green, but it's taken away for a moment by Barabanov. And now Waterfield plays to the far side. Jamieson will go and play down in the corner up to the line for Cowan. Cowan scored our first goal in this one for the Capitals. Down in the corner, Waterfield. Up the near side, Barabanov. Far side, now Jamieson. Jamieson to the point for Croatia. A shot kicked into the corner by Moffitt. Far side, out towards neutral ice. On possession is Jamieson. Kind of overskated himself, but it worked out to his favor as into the offensive zone come the Capitals. McDonald has Croatia with him. One-time shot goes wide. Blocked by the stick of the defenseman. And back up the other way come Green Bay. On the far side, Park tries to play down in deep. Gets into the Caps offensive zone, or defensive zone, I should say. But the Capitals take over on possession. Into the offensive. It's Green Bay after a turnover at neutral ice. Zellers backhands it down into the corner for Park. Park turns it over, and Madison able to escape the zone. And into the offensive end come the Capitals. It looked like it could have been a hook on McDonald as he lays a big hit on O'Sullivan. Green Bay takes it into Caps territory. Up the far side, Johnson sent down to the surface. Out front, a chance for the Gamblers, and the Caps will clear up the near side wall. Trying to poke that one free was McDonald, and offside the call. 13-11 to go in the second. Our score in this one, 4-1, favoring Madison. It'll be on the near side, just outside the Green Bay bench. Outside the Capitals' defensive zone in the period of the long change. Face-off one forward by Green Bay. A shot kicked into the corner by Caleb Heil. Caps chase after it for a moment, but it pops up into the crowd. Looks like everybody appears to be all right on the far side. As a free souvenir for a lucky fan. Defensive zone draw for Madison upcoming. 13:03 to go in this second period. 4-1 the score. Face-off will be to the right of Heil and goal. One over to the far side wall by the Capitals, and eventually tied up in the stomach of Mason Moe. Ahead for Lee into the offensive zone. Riker on it. Takes it to the far side for Brink. A shot sticked into the corner by Moffitt. And back the other way come Green Bay, but a stick lift allows Lee a chance. A shot goes over the net. Riker Lee unable to score on that one. as Madison wins the race to make it icing. 12:40 to go in the second. 4-1 the score. Madison with an offensive zone draw upcoming. Makes to the icing, so no change allowed for Green Bay. Nice crowd here in Middleton this evening. Top line remains for Madison. Face-off tied up in the feet of a couple of players. Kicked free. O'Malley on it. Out towards neutral ice. It's Brink trying to feed Lee on the near side. Able to get it to him eventually. Brink takes it down into the corner. Only option is the point it looked like, but he holds on to it. And it's poked off of his stick, and Green Bay comes the other way. Cordray plays it down in on goal. Heil over to the near side to Moline. Up ice come Madison as Lee trying to take over at neutral. Instead, it's shoveled right back where it came from by Cordray. Moline off the far side wall. It's Brink. Brink over to Moline. Up ahead for Lee, who will deflect it down in. A wholesale change for the Capitals. 8 minutes into this second period. Caps with 4 unanswered here in this one. And another offensive zone draw upcoming for the Caps. No change allowed for Green Bay once again. That line got out there fairly recently, but obviously you never want to not have the option to make the change. Shelov and Capel in the circle. Face off. One back by Capel for a moment before Green Bay starts back the other way. Wooten sent up against the wall. He'll chip it down in deep. Hustling after it's Buckberger. He's up against the wall. Tying a player up there in the corner. Poked free up that far side. And now Madison off to the races. Who else but Gavin Eulenkamp trying to stick around to one. Gets it to Long. Long out front for Capel. Chance. Scored! Dexter Brooks. First USHL goal. Found it on the rebound. A nice job by Long in the second line to get it to him. Dexter Brooks, congratulations, young fella. Slamming home his own miss. Madison leads 5-1 after Brooks' first. Brooks joined the Capitals full time late in December. Found himself on the score column a bunch, and you see it there. His teammates loving it on the bench. Back at center ice. We'll get ready to start, and Green Bay has a new netminder. Roberto Henriquez, the Slovakian netminder, in goal as the Capitals lead 5-1. The night for Moffitt ends here in this one. Don't have the number of shots on goal. The league system still catching up with the goal as the Caps up the far side. Barabanov has Cowan with him. Barabanov a shot. Rebound sits there far side. Just overskated by Brendan Ty. 11 minutes to go in this second. Madison up 4. Far side. Down in the corner. Sellers out front with a chance. Goes behind the goal for Carcone, who plays up the wall looking for Park. Instead it's picked up by the Capitals and back the other way come Madison. Slammed up against the wall was Ty, but he's able to push things down into Green Bay territory. Caps go get 5 changes. And back inside his own defensive zone, Longacre plays there for Madison. Probably not trying to play for Madison, but he gives it right to John Stout. 10.5 to go. John Stout into the offensive zone, near side for Scherzer. He'll hustle after it, but Green Bay beats him to it. At neutral ice, Coasia kind of loses it. Odd balance there by Stout and Coasia, but they recover back beneath the goal line. Stout up the near side. At neutral ice, Green Bay forces a turnover. Cordray to the middle for Benson. Benson has it up in the air, grabs it for the Gamblers, plays to the point, poked around a bit, through traffic is Peterson. Rebound sits there, and Madison directs it to the corner. Peterson, a ton of points on the season, but also probably a ton of minuses this weekend against the Capitals. Has not been his week, as the player on that far side, Benson, uses the face of McDonald, as now Peterson into the offensive zone. Backhand pass to Shelov off the side of the cage. Madison could be off to the races back the other way. Up ahead, it lands just in front of Diego Johnson and bounces to Brady O'Malley on the far side. The Capitals try to grab it. Instead, Johnson gets tied up with Wooten behind the play up the near side wall at neutral ice. Brink takes it into the offensive zone with some speed. Beats O'Malley to the far side, but the puck didn't come with him as Brink just plays over to the near side corner. Madison up 4 here in this second period. 9 minutes to go as a penalty will be upcoming. With players down on the ice surface. Peterson all over a Capital. We'll send it to media timeout. I'd take a wild guess Lucas Peterson's going to be heading to the penalty box. Will anyone join him? It's Capitals Hockey on the Broadcasts Network, powered by Marian University.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you. Because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
Capitals to the kill, it appears. It looked like it was going to be 4-on-4. Instead, it'll be a power play for Green Bay. Their second of the night, 0-for-1 on the man advantage. Shots on goal actually favoring the Gamblers here in this one as they talk it over with our score clock operator on the far side. Riker Lee was escorted to the penalty box during our media timeout. And the faceoff will be on the far side to the left of Heil and goal momentarily. Capitals to the kill, though, like I mentioned, top power play in the Eastern Conference entering play this weekend onto the ice. Scherzer and Park to go at it in the circle. Face-off one back by Park as they'll set things up. Peterson in the penalty box, so it's actually O'Sullivan captaining this unit up top for the Gamblers. Shelov on the far side looking for a shooting lane. Sees a lane he likes, tries to feed Samuelson. Samuelson deflects it into the corner. As Madison tries to clear up the near side, they're unable to. Zellers holds in. Zellers up top now, O'Sullivan, far side. Shot from Shelov, rebound sits there. The Capitals scramble for it. Green Bay back on it. Near side, Zellers, shooting lane he liked, doesn't see it. Eventually, it finds the stomach of Caleb Heil, who holds on for a whistle. Brooks ate the Zellers shot in a faceoff in the defensive zone. Upcoming, the Caps change all 4 players. Green Bay keeps the same unit out there. Shelov, Samuelson, Zellers, Park, and O'Sullivan. For the Caps, it's Capel, McDonald, Stout, and Moline. Near side faceoff to the right of Heil and goal. The faceoff's tied up. One back by Green Bay to the point. O'Sullivan far side, now Shelov. Shelov back up top, O'Sullivan. Near side, Zellers. Zellers down low for Park. Far side, trying to get a little too fancy where the Gamblers. I think if Park sends that one towards the goal, they might find something. Instead, Shelov takes it out towards neutral ice. 50 seconds into the power play. Looked like it might have been offside to me. Instead, it's a backdoor feed for Park, who takes a spill beneath the goal line. The Capitals chip it up the far side, and they'll clear down the length of the ice. Austin Moline taken down beneath the play. Landon McDonald doesn't like it as he'll go for a change. He gives one last shove to Aiden Park. He's up the far side now through neutral ice. Come Green Bay. Shelov in the middle, looking for options, plays it to the point for O'Sullivan. Back to Shelov on the half wall. A shot, backdoor feed, looking for Park. Instead, it finds Zellers. Up the near side, down low it goes. Park up to Zellers on the near side half wall. Zellers tries to go through the crease. Instead, he finds Park. Backdoor feed, unable to get there. Long will try to clear. It doesn't get out of the zone. Zellers on the near side, looking for a shooting lane. And now Austin Moline off to the races. Moline has Waterfield with him. Top of the near side, Moline shot. Kicked into the corner. I think the blocker might have got a piece of it for the Gamblers netminder. As 10 seconds to go on the Capitals penalty kill. Green Bay starts up ice. I didn't quite see what happened on the Moline play where he ended up down on the ice. Either way, Madison 2 for 2 on the kill tonight. 27 straight penalties killed off by this Capital squad. 26, pardon. It was 24 coming into tonight. Up the far side, Long plays it off the wall. Lands at the feet that time of the player in Mason Moe. Up ahead it goes for Buckberger. Buckberger looking for options, drops back for Lee. Stick handles his way through trouble. Shot goes over the net that time, pops back out front. Mason Moe takes it into the corner though. Moe leaves there for Lee. Lee, sharp angle shot blocked along the way. Rebound in the slot. Cleared to the wall and out by Green Bay. 6.5 to go in the period as Cardilli into the offensive zone. Cardilli throws on the brakes, far side, finds Mason Moe. The Capitals off to the races the other way. Up ahead for Lee. Lee throws on the brakes, feeds near side, Ty. Ty looking for a shooting lane, plays down low. Up the near side wall, Jamison will hold the zone, but Green Bay right back on it as the Capitals benefit from an odd bounce, and Mason Moe into the offensive zone. A 2-on-1 has Lee with him. Moe far side feeds it to Lee, or at least tries to. A nice job to get in the passing lane by Cooper Cleves. Scored last night for the Gamblers. Made that rush into nothing as the Capitals in the offensive zone on the far side grab possession. Green Bay has some tired defensemen out there. Cowan on the near side, far side. Now Brendan Ty. Shot goes wide. I think the blocker got a piece of it. Over to the near side, the Capitals hold the zone. Stout just swats at it. It's a hand pass. If it gets there, as Green plays and the Capitals back on defense. Carconi into the offensive zone, has it taken off of his stick. Madison has a player behind the defense. It was Waterfield. Cowan intercepts though as he senses some Green Bay players coming fresh off the bench. Far side, Madison on it for a moment before Bakarov the other way for Green Bay. A nice job by Coasia. Didn't see the puck coming, but he got in the passing lane trying to catch up to Carconi. 15 minutes into this second period. Our score 5-1. Coasia. Down low it goes for Stout up that far side wall. Waterfield bodied off the puck by Bakarov. Up ahead, Cowan tried to get things moving forward for Barabanov. Instead, it's Zellers through neutral ice, having it poked off of his stick, and Coasia, the player, able to do that for the Capitals. Coasia sidesteps a couple of players but loses it. Bakarov in the defensive zone. Zellers now down low. Chasing after it now, Coasia to the far side on possession. It's Cordray. Up top, Bakarov. Near side, O'Malley. Looking for a shooting lane, looks for a passing lane instead. Goes wide of the goal. Zellers didn't get a piece of it. Icing negated as 4:20 to go here in the period. O'Malley starts up ice. It'll be icing if it gets there. No, Park got a piece of it. Buckberger down in deep for the Capitals. Starts up ice. Near side it comes, looking for Uhlenkamp. Instead it finds Zellers. Players collide at neutral ice for the Capitals. A great back check there by Gavin Uhlenkamp to break that one up. Green Bay had a 3-on-1, but Uhlenkamp caught up to it and intercepted. Far side shot blocked up into the sky. Whistle, 3:57 to go in the second period. 2-1 our score. Madison in the lead. 5-1 the score, pardon, in period number 2. Face off in the defensive zone. Charlie Michaud arguing about something. Face off in the defensive zone to the left of Heil upcoming. Something down on the ice surface. That might have been what they were trying to grab. Cam Batty and AJ White kind of look at it. What is this? And both don't grab it, so I don't know what that was on the ice surface. But either way, a face-off in the defensive zone. One forward by Green Bay. Zellers to the far side. Zellers and Park play a ton of hockey for this Green Bay side. And you wonder down the stretch of the season what's going to happen with them if they keep playing 25 minutes a night because they're going every other shift at the moment. They changed the other wing as Johnson through neutral ice finds the player over there in Scherzer, who spins off of a body check from O'Sullivan. Up that far side on possession, it's Scherzer. Capitals hold the line. It's Michaud down low. Longacre, far side, now Gully. Gully plays it off that far side wall. Brooks will go and shovel that one down in deep. Absorbs a hit from Park and sends him to the surface instead. It's O'Sullivan starting up ice for the Gamblers now with 3 to go in the period. Longacre, far side for Park. Park has it poked off his stick, but Longacre recovers. Far side, a shot from a sharp angle. Heil hops on top of it and holds for a whistle. 2:59 to go in the second. Defensive zone draw for Madison upcoming. It'll be in the defensive zone. It'll be to the left of Heil in goal. The referee yelling at the Capitals for taking their time to get off the ice, it appeared. I couldn't quite tell what. Face off on the opposite side to the left of Caleb Heil. Late here in period number 2, Madison in the driver's seat in this one. Up that far side wall through neutral ice. It lands on the stick of Cooper Cleaves, who turns it over to the way of Madison. Near side Lee. Lee up a bit in front of him that time, and he'll pick up anyway down to the corner for Moe. Moe has it in his feet, loses it, and Shelov comes back the other way for Green Bay. Shelov backhands it to the near side looking for Wooten. The Capitals force the turnover up ahead. They turn it over once again to the way of Green Bay. And into the offensive zone comes Samuelson. He'll lose it. Up ahead, Riker Lee behind the defense. Lee in all alone. Lee backhand forehand. Kick save by Henriquez. And on the near side, the Caps right back on it. Lee, stick handles out of trouble. Lee shot from a sharp angle. Sits there, and Moe recovers the miss for Madison. Shot from the face-off dot. Samuelson on the far side gains the miss for Green Bay. Riker Lee, great shift. Nothing comes from it. Henriquez stands tall. Up that far side now through neutral ice come Green Bay. Shelov has his stick lifted. Offside on the Gamblers. 1:52 to go in the second. 5-1 the score. Face-off just outside the defensive zone upcoming. Capel's unit for Madison. Cardilli's for Green Bay. 5-1 Madison leads under 2 to go in this second period. As Capel wins the draw back, Coasia, far side, Stout. Long gets to the red line and will play it down in deep. Hustling back after it is Bakarov for Green Bay, but Eulenkamp grabs it. Capel slammed up against the wall, kicks it free to himself. Had a goal last night to tie it at 5. Stout unable to hold the line. Benson pesters his stick, and the Capitals play it down in deep. Hopefully everybody's all right on that far side. The puck pops out of play. Typically it's a souvenir for a fan. Just hoping nobody was in harm's way at that one. Faceoff comes to center ice here in a moment. 1:28 to go in the second period. Top line out once again for Green Bay. Faceoff won back by the Gamblers. Park drops back to O'Malley. O'Malley fans on his dumping attempt and allows the Capitals possession. Cowan up the far side, has Ty with him. Cowan fans on the shot. Barabanov takes it wide. As now on the near side, it's Coasia. Off the end wall, far side now for Barabanov. Barabanov with about a minute to go in the period. Stout one-time shot. Kind of knuckled his way towards the goal. He fanned on the initial attempt. Barabanov got a hit up high. Is back the other way come Green Bay. A 3-on-2. Carcone drops for Zellers. Zellers back to Carcone. Backhanded that one in the rebound. Cleared out to neutral ice by Madison with 50 to go in the period. Park, far side looking for Peterson. Icing on Madison upcoming. 46.1 seconds to go in the second period. 5-1 the score. An offensive zone draw for Madison upcoming. Caps will take the draw on the far side is where they elect a newer rule. You guys get to kind of pick after icing and at the start of a power play what face-off dot you want it at. The Capitals want it on the far. Scherzer's fourth unit hops out against a very tired top line for Green Bay. Face-off one back. McDonald's shot rifled into the stomach of Henriquez, who holds on for a face-off in the defensive zone. Top line stays out for Green Bay. 44.4 seconds to go in the second. Caps up 5-1. Third game of the week for Green Bay. Madison will play tomorrow afternoon here in Middleton, 3:05 p.m. puck drop. Sensory Day, the first ever. It'll be a completely different atmosphere than you're used to. Quieter music, quieter PA, no goal horn, and no light show as the Capitals start the rush up ice. McDonald up ahead, near side for Johnson. Definitely could have been a knee on the player for Green Bay. The Capitals hop on it as McDonald bodied off the puck. He'll head to the bench. How is that not a kneeing call? I think everyone's probably asking that question. Michaud one-time shot. Henriquez unable to control the miss. Brink with a shot from a sharp angle. Karam's up to the near side with 8 to go in the period. Far side, it's Michaud unable to get a piece of it. Brink plays it down in deep. A big hit on Finn Brink, and Buchberger takes exception to it. We'll have a whole-out scrum at the end of the period. Finn Brink hops on a player as well. We got to get this game under control. Buchberger going after Aiden Park. The Capitals start to head off ice. It's Landon McDonald who was kneed that time. The first one off the ice for Madison. I would guess we get this all sorted out at intermission. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Play It Again Sports Intermission Report coming up after this.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network. It's our Play It Again Sports Intermission Report. Capitals up 5-1. We'll go through a quick goal-scoring summary from tonight's game thus far as Madison in the driver's seat here tonight in Middleton. Early on, it was Green Bay scoring first, 3:57 into the first period. Cordray picked up the goal for the Gamblers. Madison, since then, though, it's been all caps. Cowan, Scherzer, Eulenkamp in the first to make it 3-1 at intermission number one. Eulenkamp with his 9th of the season at the 4:52 mark of the second period from Long. And Dexter Brooks, USHL goal number one for Brooks, makes it 5-1 Caps in that second period. As we'll head to a break, when we come back, we'll have your out-of-town scoreboard. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Here on the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report, Caps up 5-1 as we take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard here this evening. Final in Plymouth. The NTDP U17s made a climb at it late, but Muskegon was able to come away with a 5-4 victory there in that one. 4-4 in overtime. Tri-City and Sioux City going at it in Kearney, Nebraska tonight. Sioux City, of course, Landon Gunderson, the former Capital on the squad, 2 goals tonight. Tied for the league lead in points coming into tonight's contest. Sole possession of that league lead now at 57. 6-3 Sioux Falls over Lincoln at the moment. That one at home for the Stampede. Fargo takes down Omaha 3-2 to extend Omaha's losing streak. Just hasn't had the best season there in Omaha, and of course we'll see if they can get things turned around eventually. New coaching staff took over on Thursday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So you never know what can happen. Obviously you saw Tom Gobert take over for the Capitals, and they were able to go 500 down the stretch of the year. So you never know what can happen. Best of luck to the Lancers as the Caps won't face them again here this year. 1-0 Cedar Rapids leads Waterloo at the end of the second. 2-1 Chicago leads Youngstown after 2 periods of play. All square in Dubuque between Des Moines and the Fighting Saints. The Des Moines Buccaneers will play here at Cap Ice tomorrow, of course, at 3:05. And the game you guys are all here for, 5-1 Caps lead over Green Bay. Just wanted to say a quick shout out to Play It Again Sports in the building. Just chatted with Andy from over there, Andy Johnson. Runs a great ship over there. Make sure you stop into the location over by Westtown and tell them the Capitals sent you. It helps us. It helps them. It helps everyone involved. Show your support for the Capitals by stopping by Play It Again Sports. That was a Play It Again Sports Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll have period number 3. It's Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today, because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game. Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today, because there's nothing like live hockey.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Caps lead 5-1 as we head to period number 3 here in Middleton. Things got chippy at the end of that second period as Madison will head to the power play. Bacharov to the box. I believe a rough was the call. Regardless, it's Madison's third power play attempt, 1 for 2 on the first 2 power plays. Second unit out there for the first time as a full unit to start period number 3 on a fresh sheet of ice. Barabanov and Gully, the 2 centermen at center ice. One back by the Capitals, and we're underway. Period number 3. Up ice comes Michaud. He thought about dropping back to the far side for Johnson. Instead, he finds Barabanov. Far side for Brink. Brink near side for Long. Long looking for his passing lane, gets it to Michaud. Far side for the captain, Brink, who drew the penalty from Bacharov at the end of period number 2. Michaud looking for a shooting lane, doesn't see one he likes, takes it to the far side for Brink. Brink near side, Barabanov, down low for Johnson. Shot, rebound, sits there out front. Chance for Long. Instead, it's cleared out to neutral ice by Green Bay. Michaud hops on it before it can get all the way down, and the Capitals carry it on the near side. It's Barabanov. He'll ring it around the wall. Henriquez tries to get a piece of it. Instead, it's Brink in the corner. Brink down low on the near side. Barabanov, it hits the official's foot. Actually works to the Capitals' benefit at first. As the Caps skate away with it, Brink plays it down low. Rings around to the far side. Can Chuck get to it? Sure enough, he can. Playing in his 100th game tonight. Barabanov, top of the near side circle. Looks for options here as units 1 and 2 start to rotate between each other. Lee has it in his feet. He toe dragged himself out of a shot. That one sent down the length of the ice. 40 seconds to go here on the power play for Madison as the top unit out on the ice now. Jamison beneath the goal line can start up ice. Caps lead 5-1 in this one. Jamison thought about dropping back, instead takes it in himself. Coasia, far side now for Cowan. Cowan to Lee at the top of the far side circle. Jamison up top, Lee down low. Mo at a tough angle has it roll off the end of his stick. And Green Bay clears down the length of the ice. 18-13 to go in the third. And that penalty started at the beginning of the period for Bacharov. Lee up ahead for Mo. Mo into the offensive zone. Now looks for options. Takes it beneath the goal line. Player steps out of the penalty box. Green Bay not out of the clear yet, though, as Mo plays down in the corner for Lee, who loses an edge. And Green Bay able to clear up the near side out towards neutral ice. Green Bay with three defensemen on the ice, as Bacharov out there as a forward throws a shot on net, and the Capitals start back the other way. Bacharov hustles off for a change as the Capitals try to shovel that one down in deep. Peterson there for Green Bay celebrated his birthday with a turnover at the blue line that allowed Madison possession. He'd love to change things for the Gamblers here, though, as he's in the offensive zone. Rings it around the far side. On it now for the Caps is Capel. Up that far side wall for Madison, and now Uhlenkamp into the offensive zone. Waterfield trying to find Uhlenkamp, who already has 2. Gets it over to Waterfield out front, powering towards the net. Rebound sits there. Green Bay just chips it out to neutral. Just about 3 minutes into this third period. And yes, Madison did have a power play to start this third period, but it's been all Caps so far in the third. At neutral ice, Buckberger gets it, sends it over to Dexter Brooks. He scored his first USHL goal to make it 5-1 back in the second. Johnson beneath the goal line. Chance for Waterfield off the post. Capel on the far side, sent up against the wall. To a side work in the corner as the puck pops free for a brief moment before on possession is Green Bay. Trying to shovel that one down in deep as Wooten, his former team, Omaha, losing tonight in Fargo to extend their losing streak as the Capitals put some forecheck on Green Bay. Wooten to the middle of the ice for Zellers. Zellers has it poked off of his stick as he tries to send one towards the goal. Awkwardly falls to the surface with no call. He'll send the body up against the wall harshly there as Shilov takes over on possession for the Gamblers. Far side into the offensive zone. Sent down in deep by Green. Near side, the Capitals battle for it. Buckberger rubs Carcone off possession, and the Capitals chip it out to neutral ice and back the other way. Green Bay sends it right back in. Madison on the far side, able to clear the zone. Green Bay right back on possession, though, as the Gamblers might sense some momentum. They trail by 4. They're going to need one heck of a comeback. Instead, it's Madison benefiting from a bounce on the far side. Scherzer with 3 goals already this weekend. 1-on-3 into the offensive zone. tried his luck, got it up to Cowan. Now Jamison at the blue line, towards the goal, deflected, friendly fire. Blocked that one as Scherzer sent down to the ice surface. Madison takes it beneath the goal line to Cowan. Up top, Michaud. Michaud, near side for Cowan. Cowan's shot whistles wide. It's picked up on the far side wall by Jamison. Jamison pokes it to the middle. Green Bay back the other way. Far side, it's Cardilli down in deep for the Gamblers. Charlie Michaud back along with Jamison beneath the goal line as the Capitals can start up ice now. Far side, Barabanov side steps. A Knutson check. Drops there for Cowan. Cowan shot blocked along the way by Peterson. The Capitals play down in deep. Offside would have been the call, but the Capitals touch up and the puck gifted to Coasia. Coasia down beneath the goal line. Looks for a passing lane. Plays to the middle looking to find the point man in John Stout. Instead, it comes back the other way on the stick of Cordray. Tried to find Peterson, who sent all the way down in deep. Stout there for the Capitals. Plays over to Coasia, who will settle things down. 5.5 into this third period. 5-1 Capitals lead. Stout through neutral ice, gets to the red line and sends it down in deep. The Capitals deflected it. Didn't need to, but they did so anyway as they put some forecheck on. Green Bay clears up the near side. No one was home. John Stout takes over for the Caps at neutral ice, and the Caps can start up ice. Down in deep, Riker Lee chases for Madison. Bacharov the first to it for either side, but Lee picks his pocket. Lee on the near side plays it out front. No one home. Moline at the point has it poked off his stick, and now Green Bay off to the races. It's Zellers, has Park behind him, finds him that time, but it rolls over his stick, and the Capitals the other way. Lee into the offensive zone. Mo trying to catch up to him, feeds it to him. Mo with the chance, and he scores! Mason Mo extends the lead to 6-1. Nice feed there by Riker Lee, who was hit up high after the play. I wonder if a high stick will come from this. You see Lee on the Flow Hockey replay. Mo feeds it through. Bacharov puts it in his own goal. Capitals extend the lead to 5. Madison in 2 games against Green Bay this weekend, 14 goals. And at neutral ice, they'll start things over again. Riker Lee, I think, was trying to draw a call at the end. Didn't matter. Sometimes the bounces are just in your favor. That's the case there as Bacharov throws it in his own cage. Madison with a touchdown on the scoreboard, yet to convert on the extra point. Last night it was a 2-point conversion, so who knows. As Long at neutral ice sends it down in deep. They announced the goal as Riker Lee. I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure it's Mason Mo finding the scoreboard as Brooks at neutral has his stick lifted. Mason Mo, goal number 11 on the season. Up ahead come the Capitals. Long chips it along the far side wall where it pops free at the feet of the alternate captain. And Green Bay tried to clear. The Caps send it right back in. 7 minutes into this third period. Mason Mo, our most recent goal scorer. On the near side, the Caps try to play down in deep. They'll have to touch up before they can do so. O'Malley back for the Gamblers. It's the Capitals on the start here of a 6-game homestand. They won't play another road game in the month of February with the Caps. Next road game comes on March 1st. Well offside are the Gamblers. O'Sullivan doesn't like it. Rather, that's David Green. Either way, offside and a face-off opposite the Capitals bench. Just outside the defensive zone here in a moment. Madison with the 5-goal lead, barring a comeback, would pick up their 16th home win of the season in 21 attempts, including the game in Pittsburgh at the Fall Classic against Omaha. Face-off won back by Cowan. Near side, Michaud up ahead for Waterfield. Now Cowan. Cowan throws on the brakes, feeds it over to the far side. Jamison, one-time blast, goes over the cage. Waterfield looking for options. Switches spots with Jamison and finds the Hudson, Wisconsin native. Jamison rings it behind the net to Cowan. Cowan looking for options here, plays to the middle, looking for Barabanov and Michaud. Neither of them grab possession. The Capitals send it in deep, takes an odd bounce off the end wall, and it comes out to Igor Barabanov. He had a pair of goals last night would love to get himself on the scoreboard tonight. Waterfield up top for Stout. Far side now, Jet Kawasia. Stout back on it. Looking for options. Sends one towards the goal. Deflected along the way. Blocked by a Gambler. Up against the near side wall. Barabanov works for the Capitals. But Green Bay able to clear. And it's Cordray into the offensive zone. The lone goal scorer for the Gamblers tonight. Fans on his pass attempt. His second pass attempt makes it to the slot, but no one home. Barabanov up into the play. Now for Kawasia, who jumps up into it. Avoids a big hit that time. Believe Niles Benson, the party trying to lay the big hit. And on the near side, the Capitals get tied up behind the play. Brendan Ty going at it with Peterson. Giving him a couple of hard rights. Peterson drags him down, but Brendan Ty giving it to the birthday boy. Peterson night is over at this point. Same with Brendan Ty. 5 and 10 for fighting. I don't know what sparked that one, but Peterson's been getting in Capitals' heads here this weekend. And just overall, as the Caps fans love it here in Middleton.
Hey, 29!
Capitals up 6-1 as we've hit our media timeout. It'll be 5-on-5 when we return. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Well, I thought we were going to get a media timeout. We still got a 30-second break to hear from our sponsors as the Capitals won the draw back. Moline sends it down in deep. I thought that was our media timeout. Not the case, as no one put in the penalty box. Brendan Ty over there, and now there will be someone heading to the penalty box. I don't quite know who. Looks to be Aiden Park, who's had a couple of cheap shots in this one. He'll go sit in the sin bin for 2 or more. As Buckberger's helmet pops off again. McDonald tangled up with Cooper Cleaves. Wouldn't be surprised if they drop him here. Instead, McDonald just try to wrestle Cleaves down to the surface. Bucky's got to get a better chin strap. That's all it comes down to. His helmet's popped off twice tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if they're saying nights are over. Sure enough, they are. We'll hit another media timeout. It's Capitals hockey.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Capitals to the power play after the altercation. Aiden Park in the penalty box on the far side. Sure we'll hear from our in-arena PA announcer here shortly. Aiden Park in the box for 2 or less as the Capitals with an offensive zone draw. Cardilli and Barabanov in the circle. The faceoff won back by Cardilli. The Capitals 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. 0 for 1 here in this third period as the Caps will start down the ice. Charging the call on Aiden Park. Down deep inside the Capitals defensive zone as they start up ice. Landon McDonald, I think given a 10-minute misconduct. 10-2 for McDonald as the Capitals unable to establish any zone time here with the second unit. Green Bay, Cooper Cleaves, I believe the same call there. So Green Bay down to 5 defensemen here down the stretch of the game as they trail by 5 and the Capitals on the man advantage. Johnson takes it into the offensive zone, tries to poke it around that far side, unable to on their first attempt. Green Bay clears down the length of the ice on their second. 50 seconds into the power play, the Capitals start all the way back behind their own defensive zone as it's Jamieson starting up ice. Jamieson sees some real estate in front of him. Thought about dropping back and instead takes it to the far side for Cowan, near side Kawajia. Kawajia drop back for Mo, who grabs possession on the half wall. Mo plays up top looking for Jamieson. We'll have some pressure on him from Cordray. He grew up just 8 miles from here in Verona, Wisconsin, as the Capitals into the offensive zone turn it over. 38 to go on the power play. Green Bay A-OK, killing some time off. O'Malley plays all the way down. The Capitals in the defensive zone grab possession. They'll start up ice here in a moment. Jamieson thought about dropping back. He'll take it in himself. Leaves there for Kawajia. Green Bay puts some pressure on as the Capitals down in deep. Samuelson on it. He'll clear. Good kill for the Gamblers here on this one. Caleb Heil plays up the far side wall to get things activated. One last rush maybe can establish some zone time if you're Madison. Into the offensive zone, it's Mo. Cowan on the wrong page as Aiden Park back on the ice for the Gamblers, and he'll stay out there as Lee sneaks behind the defense. Lee throws on the brakes. The puck doesn't, though, and makes its way into the corner. Madison 1 for 4 on the power play tonight. 2 for 6 on the weekend as we pass the 11-minute mark of period number 3. Up the far side, Samuelson loses possession. The Capitals play it up that far side wall. Brooks and Samuelson going at it a little bit when the puck was away from the play. They continue to do so as Brooks gets a cross-check in his rear end. Doesn't matter, though, as Samuelson will go make a change. Madison picks up on the far side and can start up ice. Scherzer into the offensive zone, tried to feed it to the far side. Instead, it finds Carcone beneath the goal line. Madison back on it. Waterfield's down at the line, shot, sits there in the slot. Johnson took a hack at it. Instead, it comes out to neutral ice where Madison forces a turnover, but Green Bay hops right back on it. Zellers flutters it down into the near side corner. Stout on it for a moment. Moline relays it along. Waterfield at the far side. Carcone will hold. Park now. Near side it goes. O'Sullivan. Backdoor feed. Never got to its intended target. Will Zellers as Madison out to neutral ice. Plays down into the far side. Chasing after it for Green Bay is David Green. He'll play over to his defensive partner with under 8 to go here in the third. O'Sullivan starts up the far side, plays off the window over there, and Aiden Long gloves it down and plays back to the defense of John Stout. Stout, far side for Moline, 7:40 to go as he feeds it up ahead for Capel. Into the offensive zone, it's Long. Caps defense goes for a pair of changes. Long feeds it to him straight off the bench, and the Capitals into the offensive zone. Wooten and Michaud get tangled up. I believe a call will be upcoming on Charlie Michaud, and the Capitals faithful does not like it. Just a call on Michaud. Wooten was holding him down, slashing the call on Michaud. 7:22 to go in the third. 6-1 the score. Green Bay to the power play once again. 0 for 2 on the power play so far tonight. One lucky fan sounds like they won. See Charlie Michaud in the shin bin across the way. Caps to the kill here. Andy Brandt arguing his case to Cameron Giancarlo. I wouldn't be surprised if the Capitals to a 5-on-3 if the Capitals coaching staff keeps barking. Coach Brandt turns around as Giancarlo skates away. Hold them up, boys. Long kick down to the circle. Long, Eulenkamp, Brooks, and Buckberger for the Capitals. Now Park kicked onto this. Samuelson will come in to take the draw. Hold him up, boys. 2 times on that one as the faceoff tied up by Eulenkamp. One back, though, by Green Bay up the near side wall as O'Sullivan is the quarterback of this unit with Peterson out of the game due to his fight with Brendan Ty, and Aiden Long had a shorthanded goal last night. He'll have a chance at one tonight. Long shot, scored! Back-to-back games with shorthanded goals. Aiden Long, 19 seconds into the kill. Zellers takes a hack at him. Too little, too late, buddy. Aiden Long. The extra point is good. Goal number 15 of the season. Madison now leads the league in shorthanded goals solo. Ain't nobody got more than the Capitals with 8 this season. Back at center ice, the Capitals will play things down towards the offensive end. As it's announced here in the arena. Long on the near side. On the bench for the Caps. Picks up the goal as a couple points in this game leading up to it. He's got a 4-point night, 7-point weekend for Aiden Long. Down in the corner, chance out front for Benson. Turned over. Green Bay still on the man advantage here. They trail by a half dozen, though, as a shot in on Heil, who holds for a whistle. 1:08 to go here on the kill for Madison. 7-point weekend for Aiden Long. A goal and 3 assists to go along with it tonight. A pair of shorthanded goals. He's got to be in consideration for the USHL Forward of the Week. I hate to tell the fans out there, but the Caps have one more game tomorrow. Aiden Long could be in for even more. As on the near side, Shelov plays to the far. Zellers with a shot. Jumps up into the sky. As the Capitals take over on possession, they'll start up ice and chance for another shorty. As it's backhanded down in deep by Capel. 50 to go on the power play. Capel puts some pressure on that far side. Zellers there for Green Bay, but Capel ties it up. Nice job by this Capitals kill. As Zellers starts up ice, 1:20 into the man advantage. Zellers into the offensive zone on the far side, loses it. Down low it goes. Heil will play it up the near side window. Will it escape the zone? It escapes the zone, but it also escapes the field of play. So it faced off in the defensive zone upcoming. 30 seconds to go here on the kill. Shots on goal have tilted in Madison's favor. 23-21. Point night in Middleton. And really it's just a point weekend in Wisconsin. Caps 8 goals last night, 7 tonight. Jumped up over 4 goals a game thanks to last night here in game number 40 of the year. The Capitals look to improve to their 25th win. Obviously still some time left, but I don't know if I've ever seen a comeback that Green Bay would need here. Moline and Shelov get tangled up in the offensive zone of Green Bay. And on the near side, Green Bay starts up ice. Samuelson to the middle. 10 seconds to go on the kill for Madison. The Caps on that far side tip it up in the air. And it's Zellers having it fall down on his stick. Zellers on the near side. The Capitals kill it off. As on the near side, down in the corner, it's a chance for Green Bay. Up that far side, they still have possession. Stout kicks it up to himself as Madison jumps up into the play. Stout and Waterfield join Johnson. Johnson on the far side, a shot. Whistles high into the sky. Capitals 3 for 3 on the kill. 27 straight penalties have been killed off by this Capitals squad dating back to January 17th. The last power play goal that this Capitals squad has given up to the Chicago Steele that night here in Middleton. 27 of their last 27 on the kill are Madison, which improves them on the season to 82%. There's a quick shot on goal on Henriquez, held on for a whistle. 5:03 remains in the third. 7-1 the score as a faceoff upcoming in the offensive zone. Special teams has just been a huge part of the Capitals' recent success. Pair of shorthanded goals. In fact, over the last 8 games, the Capitals have had 5 shorthanded goals, including 2 this weekend. Benson into the offensive zone. A chance. Rolls off the end of Caleb Heil's pad. And down low, the Capitals hold up against Benson there. Benson up against the wall. In the corner, taken over by Green Bay. They take it out to neutral ice. He thought he was onside. Did the linesman. Instead, they take it out and they'll dump it back in. 4.5 to go here in the third. Up the near side come Barabanov. Barabanov has his stick slashed away from him. No call upcoming on it, but Cowan buried in the corner. Barabanov on the near side grabs it. He had Buckberger coming off the bench. Up top it goes for Michaud in his 100th game. Loses it in his feet. Would have been a nice way to put a cherry on top of game number 100 if you were Charlie Michaud. He feeds it up ahead now. Barabanov looking for options, feeds it to Michaud at the line. Shoveled down into the corner. Lee a little too late to it, and it rolls along the kick plate over where a Gamblers player can take back over on it. Cordray, of course, putting some forecheck on. His family in attendance here tonight. Nice to work with Jeff Cordray here this weekend. Or in the suite, a couple down from me as this puck sits in the slot. Brink takes a hack at it. The Gamblers take a couple of hacks at Brink as 3:38 remains in this third period. 7-1 the score. Offensive zone draw upcoming for the Capitals. It'll be on the near side to the right of Henriquez in goal. What a night here in Middleton. Mo, Brink, and Lee in the circle. Face-off tied up and one into the corner by Greenbank. Green on the far side, unable to beat Lee to it. He sends Lee awkwardly into the wall, though. Lee hops up, appears to be all right, but he's slow to get up. He'll make his way over to the player bench. No, he'll stay out there. Stout, far side, Moline towards the net, deflected wide. I think it might have been going wide the whole way, so it didn't quite matter as out at neutral ice, Mason Moe gets tangled up with Aiden Park, and Aiden Park will be heading to the penalty box. Aiden Park's done for the night. Hit the showers early, I believe. No, it's not hitting the showers early. They're going to talk. Are the referees? I thought he made the signal that he's gone. Park going directly after Mason Moe there, as you'll see it here. Also got the stick up high on Mason Moe. So face-off in the offensive zone. The Capitals back to the power play. Power play number 5 of the night for the Caps. As they're gonna take it to video review to see if it's a major penalty on Aiden Park. Patrick McCadden, the bench of Green Bay, doesn't like that they're taking it to review, but when they take it to review, we'll take it to break. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Dear winner, Toyota can't get enough of you. Because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Spelt Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
2 minutes on the board to Aiden Park. No major penalty awarded as the Capitals head onto the power play for the 5th time tonight. 1 for 4 on the power play. The Capitals bench looking at their own iPad, not liking the no major call. The faceoff tied up. Hold him up, boys. They have to change the score clock. The linesman didn't see that they were trying to hold everything up. Capitals with an offensive zone draw. Tied up in the circle, the Caps win it back. Michaud, far side for Brink. As Park in the penalty box, the Capitals to their 5th power play of the night. Michaud, near side, Barabanov, shot that time, finds the glove of the goaltender Henriquez, who holds on for a whistle. 7-1, Caps lead in this one. 3 minutes and a second remain in this third period. 1:49 of an Aiden Park minor penalty as the faceoff tied up and eventually won to the wall by Barabanov. Barabanov plays to the point for Michaud. Michaud had pressure on him right away. Barabanov forces his way to the middle, far side, now for Brink. Brink looking for a shooting lane, instead finds Barabanov on the near side. Brink far side, Michaud up top. Michaud thought about it, instead sends it Brink one time, blast that time into the glass. It jumps out of the zone, and the Capitals have to regroup at neutral and into the offensive zone. Brink rings it around the wall, comes to the near side where Aiden Long waits for it, slows it down for Barabanov, who's forced to neutral. Barabanov feeds it to the captain on the far side. 45 into this power play, Madison turns things over. The kill for Green Bay looking good tonight. Obviously the Capitals have some time to change that as Brink in a high slot shot, scored! The 2-point conversion's good. Back-to-back games with power play goals for the Capitals. 8-1. Madison in the lead, 16 goals on the weekend. Finn Brink back-to-back nights with that 8th goal. 15th of the year for Brink, 30th of his USHL career. Madison, domination this weekend, 2:17 to go in the third. Madison's had some big scores here in Middleton this season. As on the near side, Benson up ahead, trying to get one past as Green jumped up into the play. Finn Brink announced as the goal scorer here in the arena. Up ahead, the Capitals back on it. Eulenkamp with 2 already tonight, looking for an option, feeds it out front, looking for Scherzer, unable to get it to him. As back the other way come Benson and Green Bay. Down in deep, Caleb Heil on it, near side for Jamison. Towards the middle it goes for a moment as Cordray feeds it out front. Cordray has had much more of an impact on tonight's game than last night's. Scored in tonight's game the lone goal for Green Bay. In his last 2 games here at Cap Ice, 5 points, had a 4.2-goal effort back on January 4th. Part of a 4-game win streak in the season series for Green Bay. Madison, since then, has put up 16 goals against this Gambler squad to just the 6 for Green Bay. Brooks up the far side wall, finds Eulenkamp, but he finds him up in the chest, and Green Bay takes over before turning it right back to Dexter Brooks. Brooks up ahead for Scherzer. Scherzer into the offensive zone. It's Longacre. Cole Longacre bodies him off the puck, and on the near side, Samuelson into the offensive zone with Buckberger. They get tangled up in the corner. The Capitals out at neutral ice, play things down. Eulenkamp with 2 already tonight as we near a minute to go in the period. Capitals, of course, at home tomorrow afternoon, Sensory Day. So no goal horn, no light show, none of the stuff that provides some atmosphere, but it provides an opportunity for those that sort of thing bothers to come out to a game, and should be a fun one as well as the Capitals host the Des Moines Buccaneers. The Buccaneers look to go for a season sweep against the Caps. The Caps would love to stop that and force the season series split and keep a point streak alive. Point streak moves to 8 games now for Madison. Picked a point up in every game dating back to January 24th against Waterloo here in this building. The lone loss, an overtime loss last Friday night against Chicago. Madison improves tonight to a record of 25, 11, 3, and 1 on the season. A record of 16, 3, and 0 here at home. As a shot comes from the point, goes wide from Long. As the Capitals here in this one pick up a victory in this game and sweep the Green Bay Gamblers in a home-and-home. Long gets tangled up with a player from the Gamblers. Johnson and Zellers go at it for a moment. John Stout takes a couple of chuckles at Green Bay's effort tonight, and the Caps come away with an 8-1 victory. Madison improves to 25, 11, 3, and 1 on the season. Green Bay on the other side falls to 23, 21, and 2. Capitals fans should love the effort their teams put out this weekend. Chance to see him tomorrow afternoon. Tickets.madcapshockey.com to grab your tickets. Back here tomorrow, puck drop at 3:05. It's Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.